situation where you know the reality of who is a Christian and who is not a Christian. God knows his people from what they confront. There is an assurance for you today that fear not, no matter the condition you are passing through. Your God will never fail you. I say your God will never fail you. The first thing God actually wanted Moses to tell them is that fear not. Because of time, when I hold the element of fear, what fear can do in a man's life, you will not believe. Fear can make a man high blood start the person. Fear can make a man to think that instead of sun shining, it is rain that is falling. Fear deviates our vision. Fear deviates our vision and gives us a wrong focus. Can you imagine what fear can do? Who ran away from Jezebel? Elijah ran away from Jezebel because of what? Fear. Because he knew the woman had gained popularity all over the city. And so the real prophets are no more there. So he has done just one act by killing the prophets. And then the news reached her. She said, you people go and tell him that the same way he did to my prophets, I am going to deal with him the very way. The man of God, was that a man of God? Yes. Or it was a woman of God? It was a man of God also. Who was frightening him? He was a man or a woman? What did he do? No, he remained there. He said, okay, come, I'm waiting for you. What did he do? That is the first time where I saw a man of God running. Bible says he ran not only in the quarters, in the forest. And as he was running in the forest, God was with him. And he looked at it and said, oh, believe me sincerely, come and reach today. If somebody said that Elijah would run away from Jezebel, that kind of a man of God, he wouldn't believe. But there is something that made him to run away. The influence of that woman was great. And he knew that even though he has power, there are other means that Jezebel is able to develop. He knew that it was not only Jezebel he was going to confront, because if it was only Jezebel, he will start even blow. Give me blow and give you blow. Elijah would have known that he would kill this Jezebel. But he knew that Jezebel was an entity. That is why when you see sister becoming like a Jezebel, don't feel that sister is your normal sister, except you have the normal two eyes. Be very careful to identify Jezebelian spirit among us. That is why as a man of God, you must arm yourself every time. A little girl can be used to manipulate you. And you begin to say that, no, it was just this little girl. It's not that little girl. It's a spirit. And so Elijah was aware of this. And so when he gave that warning, he said, Master, walk. And he looked. He ran away. As he ran away, it was not 100% good for God. God did not like it 100% good. But God still followed him where he went to the forest. He prepared a bird to go and give him cake. The God where they serve. He don't get no man for follow this brother for bush. Where the brother don't go for go hide. He hide all lie on them. And took this same person to send a bird carry bread for Gogia. How can you believe that? Was it a hawk or a kite? I'm sure that bird was holding it with the leg and flying with it to go and dish that food. If you know the kind of person, the kind of God you are serving, sister, you will not be playing for yourself. not play with your Christian right. You are not just an ordinary creature. You are not just an ordinary person. And so God spoke to Moses and said, Moses,